Okay, good evening everybody, and we're back again for another install. And now we have the load lifter by AirLift 5000, and this is specifically for the Broncos finally. So I'm trying to get rid of my rear sag, because it didn't brought up the leveling that I wanted for the rear. It hung up. So I don't know about Zone Offroad. They sent an email. They're blaming this, that it's further compressed in. I don't know. So the difference between the front and the rear is like an inch. So I'm like pointing up like that. So bothers me for like a year now. And it's worse when you're putting out camping gears and bike racks, 6 bike racks, and 6 bikes at the back. So let's get to it. I'm gonna start by unclipping the brake lines here and here. Yeah, so if you can see. Okay, be back and forth on this one. Of course, I used the prior to take these two and then see what's up. Of course, you notice that I started on the passenger side first. Unboxing the AirLift consists of, just a sec, continue on. Unboxing consists of your airbags, of course. These are the top plates, I think. Yeah, 2 bags. I'll probably have to like assemble this first, and then back plates, top plates. I think this one is the top because it follows the contour of the frame. So, okay, brake post, sticker, all the fitments for the pneumatic side of things, and then your J-hooks or U-bolts. So let's get to it. Instruction, and then need that, and then this one's, yeah. So give me a moment, I'll get these set. Okay, it'll be something like this. So top hat, line up the holes. These 2 black screws on. So these will be torqued at 16 foot per pound, inch. Oh, there. And then the elbow fitment right on the other hole here, obviously. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the elbow fitment here. So I'm gonna torque it down to 16 foot pound. So just place the elbow fitting, hose fitment. So I have to like turn it in, hand tight it, and then turn a full turn and a half after hand tightening it. So there, almost there. So there you go, full turn. Okay, and then a half. There you go, and then swivel that out. Okay, good. Now I'll have to put the top plates on them. So like that. Make it bad. Come on. All right, that. And this one. Line up the holes, and then place the black screws here. Of course, it gets tricky with one hand. I don't have any tripod with me, so bear with me. Here you go. That, and then do the same thing. And I think you have to tighten it at 16 foot pound. My apologies. They need to be torqued at 20 pounds foot. 20. Okay, and then we'll move on to the back plates here. Okay, so same thing. So I flipped it around. I'll do it again. So this will be the driver's side, swivel on this side, passenger side. Okay, take note of the picture. So I'm gonna flip it around. because we'll be putting the bottom assemblies now. So driver's side here. So again, we'll put the this, what do you call this, can here. Yep, that one. Put it like that. And then for the driver's side, as shown, this will be its mounting assembly. So I'm gonna figure out how to. And then this one is for the passenger side, which we'll be working on. And then the same thing, screws in. Alright, this is what the passenger side assembly looks like, the upper and the lower. So yeah, you got this flange that points right through here, yeah, where the holes are, and then these ones down here. And then we're gonna raise the body and then drop the axle and go from there. The thing raised, this is what the clearance is. Brake hose, oh yeah, brake lines off. This one sits right where the hole is, right there. And it sits where the rear axle is. So we're gonna thread the U-bolt here. And this one lights up with the bolt. We're gonna pass one of the bolts up there with the washer, and then a J-bolt somewhere behind here, somewhere in there. So one of the squares, I think. Okay. Sec. Alright, place the J-hook on one of the square holes. So it's there's one square hole up top, and then the circle on the right, and then there's some square holes in there. So that's the one. Okay. Well, I just hate doing it. So the small bolt along with the large nut goes through that portion here, along with the lock nut. There's this small bolt as well, washer, and then the lock nut, U-bolts, washer, lock nut, that one right in the front as well, and then the J bolt, which is somewhere there. Yeah, same thing. Washer, lock nut. Those are torqued in 20 foot-pound. Just hate doing it. Yeah, there. Okay, so apologize for the video, for not taking a video, but it's just cumbersome. My tools are not ratcheting at the moment, so an all combination of 14mm sockets. So there you go. Fitting it off for the hose, and then move on to the other side, and it's 10 already. Start getting up. Okay, day 2 for this installment. I ran late last night, but yeah, continue on placing the other one. Actually, it looks great already. Like with one airbag, it was lifting the whole rear already. So there we go. We're gonna install that, place it in here, just clean it up so that I can see where it is. I know there's something that I had to undo. I think this one, we'll see. But yeah, yeah, you guys are in for another trip, so wait around. Okay, driver's side, undoing this return clips, this guy, and then this guy here. Yeah. I'm gonna undo this clip as well. Do with one hand. Yeah, almost done. There you go. Then I have to reach behind here for the brake lines, because I need to like move it further away from the frame. Okay, so will be this too needs to move out from the frame. I'm gonna be levering it a bit. So yeah, so like by using your hand you can like pull those holes, the hoses again. away from the frame. Okay, and then at the back you have your brake hose adapter, so we need to loosen it up. I'm using what, a 10mm. Yeah, loosen that up. Okay, I'm gonna drop the assembly in. Of course, I have to use 2 hands to get it in. So raise the whole chassis frame in order to get the more room. So this is what it's placed like. Okay, that resting on the axle. This one goes lined up onto this side of the frame, angled. This follows the contour of the frame. And then, yeah, see like the brake lines under, loop over the inside the lower assembly. Make sure there's nothing kinked. It's free. It's not pinch. So yeah, it's a good start. Okay, I'll put some mounting tools on, like the U-bolts and any other bolts. So I'll be placing all the bolts, U-bolts, J-hook bolts, one inside, one on the outside. This one goes on to where it's lined up. I think it's the second square cut out towards the rear of the frame, and then this one goes right here. So yeah, right back. All is in place. J-bolt, the small bolt, J-bolt behind. I don't know if you can see right there. Zoom. There. Tapos yan. 2 U-bolts plus the brake line adapter bolt here. Okay. Probably the last bolt that I placed in. Have to like use a pry bar to get it in contact with. A good thing I was able to get purchase on the to make it flush. So there's that. Okay, time to line up the hose. Okay, so what I need to do is like turn that nozzle, feed this in. Oh, yeah. I want to make sure that it's nicely cut para walang leak. Squeeze it in. Yep, let me just feed it in all the way in. Yeah, tapos once it's fed in, it will take a bite. See that? Tapos I'll use this to feed it through here, then we'll pop out here. I want to make use of the long hose, and then this hose comes out, and then we'll feed it like inside the fender, and then we'll put it in here like the Schrader valve axis around that. Okay, so there's the hose, made the hole for axis. All the wires were looped in inside the fender, and going to like feed in this to start with. What's this? This guy, hex screw, and then afterwards like this star. Then once that's in place, then we can feed it through the plastic, and then okay, once that's fed, the rubber washer, then this guy, metal washer, and then this screw goes in, and the cap. So there's that. There's the bag in place, and like, of course it's soft right now, but let me show you what it looked like on the other side. And that is like 30 psi, like lifting the whole rear now. So yeah, like I'm Like I'm down 75 to 1 inch on the rear. Now it's looking promising. So there's that. So I'm gonna put the tires on and see what's up.